Vizier!
I thought we killed you.
You must be the Prince of Persia. Come home at last. Too late, I'm afraid.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Fran and Man. Today we're continuing the Prince of Persia series with the Two Thrones. Yes, I know the Warrior Within comes in between Sands of Time and the Two Thrones. I'm not going to play that game. And you're about... It is trash. As Quark so eloquently put it, it is trash. And you're about to see why. So here we go. Normal mode, because only chumps play easy.
We all make mistakes. Some are small, some are large. But his mistake, born of innocence, fueled by pride, was the greatest and most terrible of them all. Some believed when the prince journeyed to the island of time to escape death, that he returned alone. The amulet destroyed, the Dahaka appeased, the Empress dead. The prince was free at last, but this is not how it happened. The truth is that he chose to save me from my destiny. In doing so, he set me free, and doomed us all. Prince, of all the possible futures, this one held the most promise that something has changed.
Do not worry, Kailina. No harm will come to you in Babylon. I promise.
Babylon.
Look, we are nearly home.
Oh look, home. It's on fire. Ah, it's the fall of the Tower of Babel. I don't remember what army this is. It might be the Turks for all I know. Or the Greeks. A little too early for the Roman Empire. Hi, Bitsy.
As our ship lay sinking in the harbor, the prince found himself in a city quite different from the one he left behind.
Ow, you little shit. Let me
The
go.
normally busy wharves were now decimated. Blood-spattered awnings and splintered door frames were all that waited to greet him.
Bye.
And the people, merchants, beggars, fishermen, were nowhere to be found.
No, you had your chance. You don't want to be nice, you can stay down there.
Others had taken their place.
Just casually kick the Queen of Time. No big deal.
Let her go!
Yeah, there is an issue with the sink as well. I don't understand what this bloom is about. I did a test play before doing this recording, before it was red. So the Warrior Within comes after the Sands of Time.
The prince made his way along the torn and blasted district, haunted by visions from his past. The dockside tavern where he'd spent many late nights was now reduced
Hold
to
on.
cinders. Babylon's proud armada, which he would often come to greet, lay cracked and broken, cast to the bottom of the Euphrates.
So, as I was saying before I was interrupted, the problem with the Warrior Within comes after the Sands of Time, and it stems from his experience in the previous game. Essentially, he's being chased by this fourth dimensional being called Dahaka. It's just this giant beast that's chasing him down because he created a time paradox. They don't really explain that, it's just inferred. Then he goes to the Island of Time to try and change his fate. Meets the Queen of Time, and this is where... He's trying to play with my cable. This is where the hourglass and the dagger were both originally made. So he tried to undo the making of these things, which would have negated everything that happened in the previous game. Instead, when he killed the Queen of Time, it only sealed his fate. So he tries to go back and create another time paradox where he wears this mask and becomes the Sand Wraith. And he is this other being that ends up chasing you the first half of the game and try to point you in or push you in the direction you need to go to do certain things. What you thought was your adversary is really just you from the future trying to undo your mistakes. Ultimately, he saves the Queen of Time, and as you saw, brings her with him home. So he didn't prevent the hourglass or the dagger from being created. And you're gonna see here in a little bit the other thing that makes the Warrior Within completely irrelevant. We just gotta get there. As far as the actual gameplay of this game goes, it's a lot smoother on this port than it is the 2008 Sands of Time. The camera is a lot more manageable. It doesn't freak out.
Everywhere there are signs of battle. But what of Babylon's guard? Where have they all gone?
I don't know why the game just froze there, but the camera doesn't freak out like it did before. It's a lot more manageable, and you have complete control over it. It's not trying to help you, which is the way it needs to be. Your health bar is also different, as you see there, as well as the gauges for your different powers. You don't have access to any of those just yet. This is the Prince without the sand powers. There is still some issues with physics, like that. I found out I'm able to recreate the issue if you hold the interact button as you approach a ledge. The game physics kind of freak out and do that. You like spin in the air for a minute before it makes a decision. But unlike the first port, there is no issue with the fog or bloom. So this is the highest graphics it goes, the highest resolution it goes, with fog and other effects on. And for what it is, it looks great. Everything's clean looking. And this is 2005 or 2008, I forget which. It's 2005? Thank you, Quark. So it's a 2005 game. It's 20 years old. PlayStation 2 at that. And it still looks pretty decent.
Shall I continue my story from here if you are good? This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Yep. And unlike the first game, all your saves are where you also restore health. It's a nice change from the sand cloud and the weird visions that want to cause seizures. There are also some new features of this game that you didn't have in the first one, that they carried over from the second game, but made better.
Why Why is it that every time disaster strikes, I find myself without a proper blade?
Because you suck at keeping
Still,
weapons.
it's better than nothing.
Just like you let Farah steal your sword. While the screen is distorted, press Y to start the speed kill. Cool. So yeah, there are some quick time events, which is nice, and it makes your interactions with the environment easier. There are combos you can also execute as well, so it's not quite as linear with the combat. Okay, that's weird. So I did some tweaking with the settings. I think that bloom is an effect from the shadow filter. So I just changed shadows down to medium from high. I can't seem to recreate that issue, so hopefully it's gone. The way he kicks his legs when he grabs the ledge, it's funny. Outside of that, it's the same good old Prince of Persia. Same old parkour abilities, with a few exceptions. I don't think there's nearly as much of him like spinning around on a pole. No more rudder activities for you, sir. And you are able to steal weapons from people. Okay, so it's that button. And the thing I did want to point out before is it does translate button mapping to the tutorials. So like mine, it's reading it as an Xbox controller, my MSI Force. Yes, I don't remember the name of it. And it's accurately telling me what button's the right button to press. So on the surface level, it seems like a much better port than the first game. Although there are some still similar issues. They don't seem to be as nearly severe. That is weird. He's completely glitched out. Okay, we'll just ignore him. Hopefully that's not a precursor to something else. At least he goes up and down ladders faster. Let's see, here we go. Yep, still does that.
Kylina! No! No way into the city now. I will have to climb this siege tower and enter from above.
Sure, why not? That's a cool new feature. He can drag down the tapestries. And it's automatic too. You don't have to press anything to do it. Ow. Get up. You can't instantly knock out enemies like you could in the first game and vault over them. Which is fine. I honestly think that's better that way. It was too easy to cheese combat and it made it feel cheap. forgot there's a heavy attack. That's one thing that's different from the first game.
I can sense the others who have passed through this place, intent on bringing harm to my family.
Yeah, but it's not the first time you watch your dad die, so it's okay.
I've been at sea, and every day spent dreaming of my return to Babylon. But never, in all my visions of the future, did I suspect a homecoming such as this. War. It is the only answer. But war with who? And why?
That's a good question. The world may never know. Damn. Gutted him. I'd like to see where this guy went. Nothing to see here. He didn't even notice his buddy dropped. There's also less fall damage in this game. It's a lot harder to get hurt when you fall, which I felt like it was too easy to get hurt in the first game. I kind of feel that's a bit excessive though. If you already got his neck arched back like that, just slash down. Why jump over him? One thing is still true to Prince of Persia flavor, doing over-the-top excessive movements to accomplish something that should be that hard. Hey, water fountain. Sweet.
Should I continue from here, I will continue my story from here next time. You should know that it was not love that drove him, but duty. I was his responsibility. He had made a promise that was now broken and undone. As with all mistakes he had made, the prince meant to fix this.
Yep.
A noble goal to be certain, but a selfish one as well. For he was motivated to ease his own pain.
Damn, that guy's just giving that old man the business. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh look, a crack.
I know these streets. Knew them anyway. I must keep pace with Kylina if I'm to find the one responsible for this.
Another weapon. Looks like we're gonna have to go down. See, that's all you had to do. We can't go back and save those people getting beat up. It'd be so easy though. I'll turn off the tutorial tips when I get to a certain spot. That's a neat new feature too. God, your hands though. I mean, that's cool, but one slip and you're just gonna fall to your death and your hands are just jacked. Oh, I don't have to hold down A apparently. That's good to know. Oh shit, what the hell? I missed. There we go. I'll take that. Yeah, one thing they kept from the second game is your primary is always your smaller sidearm. So in this case it's the dagger. Your main weapon is treated as dispensable. That's why you can throw it. Yeah. And it's just gone. So God forbid you get a decent weapon and you throw it. It's gone. It's just gone. You're not getting it back. Oh shit. Now I failed to see that drop off there. That wooden beam, the wall goes back in, so that's why we fell. So I guess we just take a leap. A leap of faith. Oh, to turn him around. Jeez. I find it hard to believe the other guy didn't hear all of that happening. Hey, even if, you know, the action of cutting the guy is silent, his body hitting the floor wouldn't be. Video game logic. What can I say? Warning, viewer discretion is advised. Probably should have said that 30 minutes ago. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're both looking away from me, so that's nice. The question is, how do I get over there? Let's keep going. Oh.
Where is kind Asha, who would stand before her stall selling fruits and flowers?
Gone.
Or the errant children, making trouble as all young ones do?
Gone.
Gone. All gone.
Yeah. That's what happens when there's a war, dude. You think they're just gonna keep playing in the streets? Okay, that's new. It was cool, but also very excessive. I'd like to see the commentary from Sellsword Fencing on that one. Can you breakdance in a sword fight? Hopefully Clark doesn't hurt himself trying to recreate that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Duh.
Home. And yet nothing is as I remember. Objects once familiar and comforting now fill me with uncertainty and dread. What has happened here?
War. What the hell do you think happened? It's on fire, dude. The cinematic camera is a nice touch. Oh, hell. go? They have a delay there on him going into stealth mode. Alright, haven't fought one of these archers yet, so that's going to be interesting. I don't remember how that goes. I think he can deflect arrows? I'm not sure. Kind of waiting. Yeah, he can deflect arrows. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucked. It is kind of neat how they make the arrow stay in them, though. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button. That's a new mechanic too. I don't hate it, except for the fact that it'll dull the shit out of that knife, making it completely useless for combat. Diagonal jumping, we're getting more complicated. I don't see how that actually works, but okay. Physics is not physicking. Darius XXYY. I think that's the combo I was using before when you breakdance. I figured it out. Oh, this guy. That's a weird sound. Where's the Queen of Time? They almost sound animalistic in the way they sigh. How do you not see a person just grab the ledge there? I get he's wearing a helmet, but there's no excuse. He should have seen that. Okay. Okay, oh that's pretty cool. He didn't hear that. I think I hit the button too quickly with the other archers. That's why they attack failed. Oh.
I should be resting now, recovering from my time away, or sitting with Father. Instead, I'm forced to run and hide, sneaking about like a common thief, hunted in my own city.
Yep. That's what happens in wartime. It's not your city anymore. Ah, there they are. Okay, I see what we gotta do. He freaking left. Almost got caught. In all fairness, I should have gotten caught. That was a bad move. Okay. In a sense, this really is more like Assassin's Creed than anything else. As long as you do everything perfectly, there's really not a lot of combat-intensive parts of the game. It's just a lot of parkour and sneaking up on enemies. Oh shit. Wrong button. Come on. Get up there. Oh, there she is. Just the way her body was twitching as they're dragging her along. They try to make it look like a passed out person. She just comes out like a stiff with some rubber elements to her. The way her feet just kind of shake a little bit. don't like the looks of that. Oh, hell no. It's still better than the first game where you could actually run across them. This one you can't. Oh, what the hell? Alright, now we get to the traps. After a ton of combat sequences, we're finally in traps. Now it's starting to look more like Prince of Persia. Just the ridiculous traps they have in place here. Oh, hell. Okay. Run up wall and press X to stab the dagger in the plate. Oh, okay. That's a different kind of mechanic.
Pay attention to what the prince overheard as he drew close to where I was being kept.
Oh shit, I didn't even see him here. I'm just running around the middle of the damn floor. There's somebody here. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're over here.
Many years ago, I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place, its halls deserted, and its guardians gone to sand. Strange tales adorned its walls, which spoke of an empress of time. But of this enigmatic creature, there was no trace. We returned to India with treasure nonetheless. A staff, a dagger, an empty hourglass covered in jewels, and books. Such secrets they contained. For even then I was an older man, and knew that my time would soon be at an end. The books showed me that life eternal was not beyond my reach, but it required the essence of the Empress herself, the power of the sands. But you were gone. They were gone. Or so I thought. I turned my attention towards other pursuits and left that dream behind. But then, 4 weeks ago, the dagger stirred and showed me things. Whispered to me in my sleep. It drew me here, towards Babylon. Alas, the Maharaja did not share my vision, would not grant me claimed his kingdom, his army for my own. Nothing would stand between me and my desire.
So this guy knows about the Empress. Almost didn't make that. That's what I thought. You jerk.
Recklessly, the prince drew his weapon and charged forward, intending to rescue me. It was as if he had learned nothing from his past adventures. Or perhaps he'd simply forgotten, made blind and deaf by fear and rage.
Some things you just can't change.
This is how it happened. This is how I died.
No!
What have we here?
The Vizier!
I thought we killed you.
You must be the Prince of Persia. Come home at last. Too late, I'm afraid. I believe I have something of yours.
No!
See, her blood is the sands of time. So the warrior within was a bit to try and prevent the sands from being created. And prevent everything else that happened in the first game. He turned into a bug. Damn, that edge is just gone after that.
Father,
That shit looks like
forgive
it
my
hurts.
son, wherever you are.
He's dead. We've gained the recall. Now we can rewind time, just like in the first game. And we also have a chain blade in our arm. He's just running around like it's no big deal. So yeah, that's the other reason why the Warrior Within is trash. It literally does nothing to the timeline. It's pointless. Everything that was gonna happen in the first game was gonna happen anyway. Now it just happens differently. The Sands of Time were still created, the Vizier still betrayed everybody, still seeking power of time. In fact, we're worse off now than we were after the end of the first game. We should have just left it the hell alone.
The palace is falling! Run for your lives!
He didn't get very far. Just as he's running away, a piece of the damn building just falls on him. What a chump. Oh no. Oh shit. Not that way. Let's go all the way back. There we go. Run! Oh. Stupid. Oh, shit. Help if I press the right buttons. Okay, now what? Oh yeah, tapestry.
My story from here next time.
Alright, so we're out of sand. The sands of time were created. Warrior within is pointless and trash. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, y'all. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a blessed evening, and good night.